Welcome all to another Splash Direct. It's been a while. Splash has been gone for God knows how long. In that time, Splash has grown from being just a name that we put on top of our films, our original superheroes to be specific, to a fully fledged brand with multiple things involved in it. And today, we're going to celebrate that. Today, we're going to start with the SMU. Now, to start on a sour note, we do have bad news, but we also have good news. But let's start with the bad news. The Splash Minecraft universe as we know it is over. Yes, unfortunately due to development hell, Legendary's Harmony has been cancelled, along with any original plans for Phase 3. However, the continuity is not dead. The SMU will continue, and most of the films in it will still be canon. Notice how I said most. To continue the string of bad news, the following are now non-canon to the SMU, and are now Splash Legends: Shifter, Blockbuster, Bounty, Alpha Titan, The End, Tales from Splash, and finally Entity 303, along with any post-credit scenes leading to Legendary's Harmony or scenes connecting the Bounty will all be retconned. The reason for this sudden change is to clean the timeline up and tidy things so much more. Specifically, we wanted to remove things that made it quite difficult for us to continue. The idea of supers and the Legendaries being an organization made things extremely difficult for us to continue. We apologize if this comes as a disappointment, but if you allow us, let's look on into the future. This is now what is known as Splash's Phase 1 and Phase 2. All these films will continue to be canon, and any characters within them will be as well. However, the big change here is that this timeline will now be known as the SMU Part 1, and it includes with Order to Stone ushering the universe into an age of heroes. So, what's the future? This is what Part 2 will look like. 5 films and 1 short. We'll be revealing these films later in the direct. Splash has transitioned from being just Splash Studios to being an actual brand, with multiple projects in the works, and now the following projects, Griffin and Ravager, will also be a part of this brand. However, the work will all be done by Dark Films and Emerald Productions, and they are doing an amazing work with it, and we don't want to take credit for their work. So don't expect the Splash branding all over the place for those films. Just know it will be part of the brand playlist. Another project set within the brand will be Minecraft Champions, a medieval retelling of the SMU, inspired by Breath of the Wild and Minecraft, following alternate universe Splash characters as they try to defeat the Ender King. Minecraft Champions will be produced in conjunction with the Voxel brand, and more news and its own direct will be on the way in the following months. Finally, I will confirm while Lick will not be a part of Part 2, Phase 1, he will be returning in an alternate universe story called Lickverse. This alternate universe story will be a collaboration between Slightly Insulting and EP Films, and will see their Lick meeting our Lick as they lick things up. It will be a short written by Will Evans from EP Films and filmed by me, with all the original cast returning and more. With that being said, we move on to Splash Minecraft Universe Part 2 Phase 1. I'd like to preface this by saying these films, apart from 2, will go back to Phase 1 linked films, as the weight of filming almost hour-long films was getting too much for my mental state. With that being said, let's get started. Into the Darkness will follow Nether Fallen Warrior and will feature the introduction of the Deep Dark biome from Minecraft into the SMU, as the Nether is being infected by the Deep Dark. This film will also have horror elements and is being treated as a second chance for the Nether character in the SMU as we try to put him back to where he belongs as one of the pillars for this universe. The film will also feature the Warden as the main villain. Froglight, a brand new hero introduced into Splash and will be the actual new beginning for this era of Splash. Although his name may sound goofy, the goal is to put him on the same level as Enderboy in a way. The film will be written by both me and Ironbat. Next up, we will skip ahead of film and go to the next new hero coming in part 2 of the SMU. The long-awaited arrival of Guardian is here. It will feature the underwater world of Minecraft and will be written by the ever-talented Ironbat. Blue Flame. Originally part of a public domain superhero contest, Blue Flame will be integrated into the SMU and will be a 10-minute short, and the video has been also written by the SMU's own spider actor, Phoenix Artisan. Now, we did skip a film, and it was for a good reason. It will be the longest film in this phase, and hopefully, will be the best. Enderboy 3. No official name yet, but the development of the third Enderboy film has started and will be written by myself, Connor Brett, and Lewis Talbot. The entire Unholy Trinity will be working on the film to cap off Enderboy's incredible story in the SMU. Speaking of which, here's Lewis Talbot to talk about what it means to be back for Enderboy 3.
Hi there, I'm Lewis and I play Enderboy. I've played Enderboy for a very long time, since the start of 2019, so getting towards the end of this year, it'll be getting towards 4 years since the first one came out, which is absolutely mad. But how does it feel to be back in the role of Enderboy for Enderboy 3? It feels great because this is the character that I love playing. I don't really, get invested in so many characters that I play, especially since I've now retired from voice acting, but I'm always down to come back as Enderboy, and this character means so much to me. And what does Enderboy 3 mean to me? It means so much because I really want to cap off the story that we've been building in the Splash universe for so many years now, and I think Enderboy deserves a third film and to get that final story that will solidify his place in the universe. And yeah, I can't wait for it. It's going to be great.
Hey, my name is Connor. I voice Uncle Connor, and boy howdy is it good to be back in the role. I love the guy. He's so funny, he's so relatable because he's got my name. But yeah, no, I love the guy. And Enderboy 3, we've known that this was going to happen for a few years now, and I'm just so glad it's finally happening. And let me tell you, it's gonna be a doozy. So, buckle in, because it's gonna be a big one.
And that is all we have for you guys. We hope you guys enjoy and embrace the changes as much as we have. I'm sure you all still have plenty of questions, and I highly recommend joining our Discord and asking them. We are free to answer what we can. But until then, we'll see you all next time. But wait, before we go, we have one last thing.